Welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, so today we're gonna be doing the story time for y'all, my niggas. My niggas. My niggas. My niggas. Alright, I'm high as fuck, cuz. But nah, on some real shit, cuz. On some real shit. I'm gonna do a story time on why I started to sell weed when I was younger and what made me start selling weed and why I started, what started the whole trend of me being in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, what started this whole thing? What started me selling weed? What started me, you know, talking, crying myself with these people, you know what I'm saying? With these different people. Different people of all types of walks and lives, you know what I'm saying? I'm hot in a bitch. Let me shut the fuck up. This is all raw footage, and I just dropped the blunt and all the guts, not the guts, but all the weed just fell out the rail. So that's how my life is going. I'm a blunt without weed type of life right now. All night long, life on the highway, all night long, all night. Alright, so like I was saying, this is a story time about what made me start selling weed when I was younger and how I got into this trend. Alright, so as y'all know, if you keep up to date with my story times, not really with my story times, of just me, period, like my likes, because I tell y'all a lot about my life during this whole time and stuff. I tell y'all a lot about my life. But when I was first growing up, my mama, we didn't have a whole bunch of money or nothing. We lived in a good, not a good neighborhood, but we lived in like an okay place, you know what I'm saying? It was like kind of the country outskirts, with the woo. But we still didn't have money and shit. We had just moved out there from Little Rock and shit. So we living around motherfuckers who got money, but we don't really living around motherfuckers who got money. We live around other motherfuckers who don't got money because we living inside some townhouses. They ain't no like bullshit ass townhouses. I'm not gonna. There were some nice ass townhouses. It's just they're townhouses. Just like we're living where motherfuckers got big ass houses and shit, and we out here in townhouses and shit. You know what I'm saying? We out here in apartments pretty much. Now, I don't really know exactly how shit was going when I was a kid, just because I was kind of aware of, like, the financial point of where we were at, but at the same time, I wasn't on, like, I wasn't really aware for real, for real. It was a couple times, we didn't have shit, like, we didn't have food or nothing, and we had to wait a little while, like, wait a day or two to get some food or some shit like that. Or like we got like food, some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like on some slight shit. We ain't really never. We weren't like fucked up, but like we still. We're a low. We weren't poor, but we weren't rich. You know what I'm saying? We ain't poor. We ain't rich. We ain't middle class. We just kind of between. We're kind of between poor and middle class. We're just making it. We paycheck by paycheck type people. You know what I'm saying? So my mama didn't really have no extra money to be spending on clothes and all that extra bullshit like that. Like, it was times when the only thing we had was ramen noodles and motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mama, we didn't have a whole bunch of extra money. So, at the beginning of the school year, what my mama usually did was she'll just get our clothes that we already had, and she'll take them to the washer people. You know what I'm saying? And she'll get them starched. She'll starch all our jeans, and she'll like iron all our shirts and all that shit. And I guess get them fresh or whatever. And that's what we dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we'll wear the same pants, type of shit. Just how those hoes start. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all parents probably did the same thing. But yeah, at this time, even my homeboy that I was friends with today, my nigga Jace. Before me and him used to fight and shit, but before me and him became friends and shit, this nigga actually, like, he offered to give us some of his clothes, cause I guess he noticed that we weren't really having the shit, and I was wearing some of the same clothes and shit every day. So he offered to give me some. He offered to give me some of his. He had like some polo shirts and shit that he said that if me and my brothers could wear them, that we could have them. And some pants. And some pants and shit. I think we still got some of the polo shirts today on Hood. To be real. But yeah. But I'm a real small ass nigga. My nigga Jay's big as fuck, so that shit ain't really work out. My brother got some clothes that he could wear, but at the end of the day, I didn't really have, because it's hard to find clothes in my size, so I didn't have clothes like that. So I'm just like, damn, I gotta go to school every day. I'm in high school. I'm not in high school. I'm in like middle school. I'm just now like really. Well, I'm in the 9th grade, so I'm just now really like getting to the point where I'm really like be able to like really. I don't know. I'm really like talking to girls for real, like trying to like get with girls for real. Like I'm trying to do more. I'm just. But yeah. That's when I'm getting to the age I'm like, okay, I need to start just trying to find a girl, with the. So then you can't have a girl being all dusty and shit. So I'm like, bro, I need to get some money. So I end up selling candy at one point. That shit was straight. I was making a couple of dollars. I was making like $100, almost $100 a week, $100. No, I was making damn near $100 a day. But out of profit, I was only making like $30 in profit, and they wasn't shit. I'm like, bro, I'm selling all this candy. I ain't making no profit. I was like, bro, I gotta find another way. Then we started the fake fundraisers and shit like that. When we did a fake fundraiser, we made fake fundraiser boxes and shit like that. We did all types of shit. But like I started to get like into like the scamming part. Started, scamming a little bit, doing a little slight shit, just trying to find a way to get some money, you know what I'm saying? Then eventually, bro, it got to the point where I'm like, bro, none of this other shit, like at school, they're trying to suspend me for selling candy and shit. Like all type of shit, motherfuckers trying to snitch on me for selling candy, like all types of shit. Then I got a beat